So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly...
Tries from a long way out. He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Antalyaspor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Crossed into the middle. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's Park Ji-sung! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Still goalless. Referee's given a throw. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Right, Shevchenko. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kochuk gets it away. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. "30 minutes gone." Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Just eases him off the ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he get on the end of this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he's had it nicked away. Beckham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a sharp pass. Great vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Looking for a runner. This is a promising build-up. Looking to play him in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Delivered across. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Welcome to the field.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been all left field, and while the supply has been decent, it's bringing no reward, so this needs a different approach.
So at the halfway stage, we still have dead shapes to shoot! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
First breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aramburu's cross. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Antalyaspor clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now, can they get him away? That's good play. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That pass isn't the best.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
And the shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Has a shot! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The goal scorer!
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to... He's going for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Cross flung in towards... Oh, could it? Messi is flagged offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Number 13, Phil Foden.
Antalyaspor perhaps contemplating their next change here. Aramburu calmly anticipates. It's a searching pass. And this is Shevchenko. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckham cuts out the pass. Mbappe. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution in progress.
Beckham standing over it. And that has been knocked clear. Samsunspor have the chance to go the other way. Well read, and the danger is averted. Threads one in. Spread to the right. He's got away.
Oh, really well played. Antalyaspor clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Looking for options for movement. Aramburu gets over and intercepts. Deftly away. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's having a pop! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Foden fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Real chance! And he's stuck it away. And the comeback is complete. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Number 99.
Time for a change in personnel. Drogba getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Samsunspor have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Antalyaspor really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that has left him in a heap. And Beckham! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that has been cleared. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a throw. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone again.